Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 3. I think we're going to start off by doing some fairy touristy things. I think we're going to go ahead and do this one. They just want a suborbital spaceflight on Kerbin. Looks like 2 people there, and then these 2 look like they're the same thing. Just a little bit more money. Not sure why it's any different. But yeah, we'll do those 2. So we have both of those, and we're going to go in here, and I think what we're going to do, I was thinking of maybe using the crew cabin. Actually, do we have... We do have the hitchhiker storage, which has crew capacity of 4. It is the incorrect size for the command pod, but I don't think we really need to worry about that. It's 2.5 tons, so it's pretty beefy. But I think we can get away with that. The only thing is landing. How much force can these take? I mean, not much. I think we could just pile on the parachutes and be okay. So we'll just throw 4 of these up here. I think we'll do that, and then we can throw a drogue chute. Do 2 of the... Wow. Just do 1 of those. And just for good measure, we'll put in a normal parachute up there. And I think that'll be good. We can just land right on the bottom here. I don't think it's that soft. Well, just to be safe, why don't we throw a few of these up? We'll just do 3. And I think that'll be okay. And now we can go ahead and build up the decoupler and the rocket and all that. We're just gonna shoot this straight up. Not straight up. We gotta do a little bit of an angle. That way we don't burn up. We come back down at a little bit lower of speed. We wanna do that. I think we need about 2,000 delta V. So do the swivel. What was thrust to weight ratio? It's 2. What is that? 1.7. 1.7, 2,000. Okay, so that should be plenty. I think we're also going to throw on a few winglets here just because we want to be able to keep this a little bit more stable. And I think that'll be good. Everything we need there. Mass is 12 tons, parts 22. I don't think we need anything else. Could try to throw on a little bit of science, but I don't think it really matters. Why don't we just do it? It's not going to cost us anything. I mean, it will cost, what is that? $880. But we'll recover most of that. And I think that'll be good. We'll call this the Tourist Transport 1. Alright, save that. We will put in the crew that we need. Tourist, 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 tourist. And we'll go ahead and take off and see what happens. This is kind of like a test flight. It should be okay. I don't see any... I mean, you never know, but we'll see. So we want the drogue chute wants to go first? Is that what? Is this the drogue chute? Yes. All right. And where do we want to go? Do we want to go north? Or I guess we can go back towards the mountains again. Let's do that. We'll go left, straight towards the mountains. So yeah, let's, I guess, wish us luck. Go ahead and go straight up. And then we'll slowly pitch to the left. We definitely don't want to go straight up and then straight down, because that's going to put a whole bunch more like heating force on this. Let's go ahead and pull up our flight information, orbit info. And we just want the apoapsis to 70. I think last episode we went up to like 200, and we really don't need to go that high. We just need to get to 70, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do. You guys get exactly what you pay for if we have enough gas. I'm guessing that the aerodynamics on this is just terrible. We may need to attach a few boosters to the side. I may have miscalculated everything. Not the worst. So yeah, we'll just redo this. And we'll just revert back to the VAB. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it. Alright, so we will revert flight. No harm done. What is our parts are at 25 of 30. So we could throw on 2 of those and 2 of those. I think the only thing we have to worry about is the weight at this point. Let's get a little bit closer. And we'll actually do 4 of those so they kind of sit on either side. And then we'll bring that down and go back to 2. So we are too heavy, the exact right amount of parts. I don't know if we need that much power though. So let's try these 2. Still too heavy. If we take out some fuel, will that reduce the weight? It does. Alright, let's save that. And we'll see how this one goes. So we'll go ahead and do those first. Thrust to weight ratio on that is 2.5, so that's good. Those will detach, that'll fire. Yeah, right here it says 1,600. That's okay. Alright, save. No, that wasn't save, but that's okay. We'll get our staging correct this time. I think it'll auto save and we can use that one. I didn't think I'd be spending this much time on transporting passengers, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do this here just in case. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, we'll get up. We're already going about the same speed we were last time. Throw those off. Blow them up into each other. Please don't blow up the... I think it did. That's not what we were looking for. I think that's expensive to fix. But we'll see. Alright, so our apoapsis is at 10, 11. We're definitely on a better track. 14. Yeah, and we'll just be getting faster and faster the further we go up. So maybe we won't worry about getting too tilted over. We'll just kind of stay where we're at. Yeah, again, it's going to be pretty close. What else blew up? What is this? An EVA? We do not want an EVA report from here. Yeah, we're not going to make it again. So maybe we should be doing 2 at a time. Or add a fairing. We're at 50. 60. It's going to be very close. 70. Well, looks like we're going to make it. Hopefully. It is going down. But I don't think it's going to go down fast enough. Alright, so we will go ahead and ditch that. Is this correct? Yes. We'll ditch those. We don't need those anymore. We're still climbing. We're almost at 70, so we're going to be okay. And then we'll go ahead and turn SAS off. And we'll just fast forward here. Get this going. We are up to 70. Contract good. Now we just need to make sure they make it home safely. And yeah, we don't want that EVA. So we'll go ahead and point this in the reverse direction. I guess we can go ahead and extend the landing gear. It's probably too early, but that's okay. Hopefully we don't hit that booster either. Maybe we'll turn a little bit that way. Just kind of point ourselves in a different path than that. Because the last thing we want is to crash into that. Actually, yeah, I mean, it would probably blow something up, and we don't want that. We want everyone to survive. We want that, what is it, like 50,000 almost? Oops, and we don't want to flip over either. So let's go ahead and try and point in the right direction. All right. Well, drogue chute should flip us over the correct way. And we have the crew report, temperature scan. And that is for being over the mountains, I'm assuming. And now we're good to go for the rest. These guys do not want to face the correct direction. There we go. Definitely not the best little thing I've made, but it's okay as long as it works. Alright, so we will collect everything. The drogue chute we can probably cut. Please don't freeze on me. Okay, we're alright. Alright, so drogue chute, we'll just get ready to cut. Because we don't need that. There we go, and we flipped over. Alright, let's see if we can rock ourselves back. I probably should have put those parachutes a little bit higher up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to rock ourselves over. We'll keep trying though. Nope, we're stuck there. So we'll go down a little bit further, and maybe after we get closer, we can flip it over. Maybe cut a parachute, and it'll swing us around. Definitely swung us around. All right, turn, turn, turn. Nope. All right, well, at least we're not going to land on the nose of the thing. I'm just hoping that we will hit slow enough to where it's okay. .6 is pretty slow. There we go. Stop rolling. Any day now. Just stop rolling, we'll be okay. Play all except EVA. Alright, we stopped rolling, so now we can go ahead and do our EVA. Maybe. Nope, we're obstructed. Well, that's okay. We will go ahead and recover the vessel. We should get all four. I think we start out with $190,000. So we should be better. And then some science. So we got 20 science from that. And we got about, I don't know how much, 190. So about 60K or so. So overall, not bad. We have 10 things that we can look at here. I think it's all from the contract. Yep, they were all from the contract. So let's take a look. This guy is not very far at all. Maybe, I was gonna say maybe we'll fly it or drive it and see how it goes, but I think we'll just leave it at and let it do its thing. It's gonna take, I guess it's only been a couple hours. But yeah, I mean, it's very slow. It'll eventually get to where it's going, and hopefully it'll work for us, sending off the data from space to the Kerbal Space Center. So let's take a look in here. We have 124 science. We are going to be wanting probably to go into orbit. And the Terrier would be good for that. So I think we'll just go ahead and unlock that now. I think next time the Mark 1 crew cabin will be a little bit better for suborbital flights, for tourists and stuff. I think the other one was just too heavy and yeah, it wasn't good for the job. Propulsion systems would be good for our satellites, communication satellites for around Kerbin. Landing legs, I mean, I don't think we really need too much of that right now. This would be good for landing on the moon. And these probably don't really need right now. And we don't have enough science for any of these. So yeah, I think we'll just save our science. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. A little bit different than the last two. The tourists took a little bit longer than I thought it would. If you like kind of the one cut take, let me know, and I can continue to do those. I think it'll get harder as we go further along. But for the beginning missions, I think it's a little bit easier. If you like that setup, let me know. We can do that, or we could throw in some time lapses of building and kind of launching kind of the simpler missions, or if it's kind of over and over again. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you liked today's episode. Be sure to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss any future episodes and you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.